Bow. What's going on? Pow. Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome to this latest edition of the Ominus Show. I am your host. My name is Elliot Rodriguez. I am an artist, a Comicsgate artist, and I draw stuff for myself for Comicsgate. I love you guys. So, anyways, man, I got a lot to talk about today. I want to address allegations or talk about the debacle of the Comicsgate art auction and just give my insights on what happened that night. And from my perspective, can everybody hear me clearly? I'm so afraid of the microphone and how this could not be, how you could not be hearing me well, or maybe you are hearing me well. I have no idea. Please let me know. I do some test runs, but I swear I do a good test run, and then when I listen to when I listen back to it, it sounds like crap. So I'm always scared of how the heck the audio is going to be. But yeah, I want to share this with you guys. I don't like showing my face all big like that. I'd rather show something nice, something artistic. So we have this thumbnail. Excellent. Thank you very much, man. I think I got the settings just right. And yeah, so the first thing on my agenda, the first thing I'm going to click off here, my notes, is the Comicsgate art auction that went down Tuesday, Monday. Was Monday? I think it was Monday. And the debacle that came from that, like what happened. And so yeah, from my perspective, I'm just very sad. I'm sorry, guys. But yeah, just wanted to explain what happened. I was on the Comicsgate art auction. I had heard rumors. I had heard mentioning people mentioning that there was going to be one, and always when there is one, I get excited because Uncle E is incredibly generous. He has no right or no reason or motivation to have all these complete unknowns on his channel promoting or selling their art, but he does either way. And so I remember last year he did like an open call for all CGers, and I asked like, hey, could I come on the show? And he accepted it. I was completely blown away. And yeah, man. And every time I've been on Uncle E's streams, like Monday was my fourth time, I think. Every time I get on there, I'm completely a nervous wreck. I'm a mess. I don't know what to say. I don't know how to come off. I don't know if I come off boring, entertaining, sad. I have no freaking idea. I just go out there and I give it my best to what I can. But and I always feel afterwards, every time I get on the show, I always feel that, damn it, I fucked it up. I completely destroyed it. I ruined it. Fuck. I'm never going to get back on again. Sucks. And so, and it happens to me every freaking time. I don't know. I think if you pay attention, you could probably see, my demeanor, the way I am here versus like if I were on a show with Uncle E. And then the rest of the incredible cast of tremendous talent on it. Jon, Aaron Lopresti, Gary Martin, David Williams, Shanthan Jetty, Shane Davis on this last one. I was like, fuck, jeez, Louise, those are incredibly talented guys. So yeah, talent, like it just an enormous amount of talent is just overwhelming for me. So I geek out. I get starstruck every time. And so yeah, so this last Comicsgate art auction was no different. I got on there and I tried my best to pitch in where I can, because obviously I don't want to go in there and just like make irresponsible, reckless comments or say things out of line or say things maybe that no one gives a crap about, or something that just doesn't like a joke that just doesn't land. And so I'm just be careful with what I say. And so yeah, like Uncle E talked about that after the show. And let's hear what he had to say. I want to say hi to everybody in the chat. I got Bionic Bruh, which is first. What's up? This is Jake from Tailend Studios. Thank you very much for stopping by, man. I really appreciate you being here. We got the General. What's going on, General? We got Dennis. Thank you very much for stopping by, Dennis. I really appreciate it. Thank you to everyone out there. And if you're in the chat and you haven't made your presence known, please stop lurking. Say hello. I'm not gonna bite. You made super good in the auction. Yeah, I did great. I did beyond great. We'll talk about that in a moment. We'll see it. I'm going to EFAP that. We'll see it. I can do that. I hope I don't get my channel struck. Yeah, what's going on? So let's take a look. Because that's why I took like 3 minutes, because I was looking for the right image. I think I have it. Let's see if I can. Yeah, what's going on, Chuck? Oh, thank you very much, man. What's going on, man? Appreciate you stopping by. I want to talk about this art auction, see what happened. I got nothing bad to say. I just want to give my opinion and comments on everything. So I think I could just stop killing your buzz. But yeah, so here I am on the Comics Gate art auction, showing off my Turtles piece. And let's listen, just for a moment.
The mouse tail sticking out of its mouth.
So
and they're fighting over it. The other one's about to bite the tail. Look at that. It's great.
Thank you very much. That means a lot, yo. Can you guys hear that? Hold on, let me see. Could you guys hear that? Let me try it again. Let me try to share that again just in case. This stuff is all freaky on me. Just give me a second. Share the screen. Share that. Share the audio. I think you can hear that. Confirm if you can hear it in the chat. Crazy.
Doug 209 says April on the job. 369 is a good bid. We'll take that.
Shane bid.
We're just looking for an increase. Let's break that. Let's shatter that ceiling at 400. I don't think we've hit 400 yet tonight on anything. 380 is 380 is a good bid. It is a good bid. Yep. More than 10.
I think Gary hit 400.
400. We did it. $400.
Yeah.
This is all going towards my comic that I'm drawing. So thank you very much, guys. I'll be able to pay for getting some pages colored. Thank you.
This is definitely worth more than 400 too. Let's go. 410, 420, 430.
A lot of work.
500.
Yeah,
the double page spread with every Turtles character on it, beautifully drawn.
Yeah. The best part is you put Krang in the chicken leg robot thing. That was my favorite.
My English not so.
Do you mean my English isn't very good?
Yes. I'm sorry.
How often?
It's the best.
Yeah, I wanted to put him in the full body suit, but I just couldn't. Stupid commercials. I didn't mean for that. Let's continue watching this as much as we can. Yeah, I don't have a YouTube Premium, so I'm sorry about that, guys. Find any space for him, so I was like,
yeah, no, that works though. Most kids never had money for the full body suit. We ended up with that one.
Yeah, it's true.
Rat King, you don't see a lot of people do anything with Rat King. I gotta love that. That toy was awesome. He had like a dead cat with roadkill mark wrapped around like a belt on that toy.
450. Yep.
What do we got for? By the way, Jon Malin is doing a live stream right now.
Son of a.
You got to be kidding me.
I gotta go.
All right, see you later, Shane.
Thank you very much.
Wow.
I appreciate the kind words.
Yeah, thanks, John.
Awesome.
Beautiful job here.
Thank you.
450 is our top bid. This is just breaking records.
What weapons did you give Casey Jones? Let's zoom in there. Did you give him the what is that? The cricket bat?
Yeah. And then some what I could fit in there. Let me see if I can. Nothing too crazy. Just like a bat handle here, and then a hockey stick here.
I love the more classic look on the Turtles too. That's what I like.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's not fucked up like Mike Miller's Turtles. I like it.
Go there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
No,
What's the name of the rabbit? The rabbit.
No, you're right, Shane. Fuck him. You know.
And I love Slash. That's like one of my favorite turtles that nobody does anything with. And you colored it like the toy, the original toy. I don't even think he was those colors in the cartoon.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I went with that schematic from the toy because I used to have that toy. I used to have a bunch of these toys when I was a little kid. So it's a throwback to my youth, to my childhood. And I'm glad you guys liked it. Yeah, crazy. Thank you.
What's the samurai rabbit's name again? He's
Usagi Yojimbo, which is owned by what's his name? I can't remember.
Sakai.
Yeah.
Sakai.
I don't understand how that worked. That he licensed the character out for the cartoon. So weird.
Yeah.
Well, he's letting.
Just wanted to pause that for a second just to comment on something. Like, as you can hear, I think it's Dan Lawless, I think it's Shanth, and I think it's Shane in commenting on the art, saying some amazing things. It's completely unprovoked. I didn't ask them to say any of that stuff, and so it's like I feel that their comments are genuine. I feel that their comments are sincere, and I really, really, really appreciate that. And so normally in an auction, I show off my art, and so and normally this happens also with other artists. Like the art is shown off, and then people comment about how it was done, what characters did you decide, thinking process behind that, and any other fun facts or tidbits that could boost the could encourage people to bid on it more. So I don't know if for example, if I should cut in on that and comment, or if I should just like explain my whole thought process on a monologue soliloquy. I have no idea. So I'm just showing it off, and I'm hearing the comments and commenting on what I can. But you can tell that I'm completely nervous, starstruck, flabbergasted. Well, not confused, but I'm like really thrown back by the nice things that these incredibly talented artists are saying about my art. So yeah, let's continue listening. Just a little bit longer, then I'm going to put on another clip from Kang's that came afterwards. Please listen.
Billy Tucci used it as well.
Yeah, it's Sakai. Yeah, people should just loosen up and just kind of do more jamming.
Yeah.
Why not? All right, let me do a countdown here. 9, 8, 7, 6. This is Elliot Rodriguez.
Yes. I'm also on YouTube if anybody's interested. I'm doing weekly shows trying to promote some more CG campaigns and also working on my own comic.
475.
Oh,
Draco
475, Draco.
Boom.
Nice.
500.
Oh, Ryan's
500.
in.
We did it. $500.
Man, thank you.
Shattered.
Smokes.
Oh, that's great.
Stupid commercials.
Such great.
You know what's funny about that? You guys see the commercials how I see it here in South America. We got a lot of Spanish commercials. So bam, you get an inside look at YouTube from Peru. Let's continue watching.
Great piece.
Amazing. Ryan Blue Thunder, $500. Elliot's glad he's here tonight.
Yeah, thank you very much, Uncle Lee. I really appreciate it.
What did you ink this with?
I did this with Copics and the Blackstone with Faber-Castell brush pens, Copics, the Tombow also. Yeah, just fine liners. I can't work the brush. I can't work nibs. I tried it, but it's just easier for me to do with tech pens.
You're all right as long as you're not working the shaft.
Oh my god. Elliot, turn up your mic, says Decker. It's because he's talking from behind these pages.
Sorry,
yeah. 51683 says I'm
just incredibly nice. I have no idea what the heck happened with my microphone. I'm pretty sure you guys can hear me clearly now. I apparently had the same setup on that day, but I listened back to that stream and you can hear me like muffled. I have no idea what the heck was going on. My microphone was intimidated. I have no freaking idea what the hell happened. But yeah, I mean that stuff sucks. Like it sucks for me because like I mean I'm trying my best and then I get these technical failures and then people like first impressions are everything. So people first jumping into one of these art auctions, seeing that like, oh man, this guy doesn't know what the hell he's doing. So get him out. So yeah, so that's just but you can hear Uncle Lee. No, he's talking behind the pages. No, he's saying nice things, and I appreciate that. And I'm really happy with. I mean, I can't say anything. Everything that they're more than generous. They have no reason to be generous towards me, but they're very nice, and I really appreciate it. And I have nothing but wonderful things to say about Uncle Lee and everybody. And I was waiting for a fart. I was really seriously waiting for a fart. I thought that would have been super funny. The work in the shaft comment. That's hilarious. Like, I mean, that's funny. And I set myself up for that because I said I'm working this, I'm working that. Well, as long as you're not working the shaft. I thought that was hilarious. But I mean, I don't take it. I mean, it's all great. It's all good stuff. And yes, let's continue listening. Let's continue.
I'm out. Congrats, Ryan. So he's going to stop bidding. All right, we'll find out what happens here. I'm going to do a countdown from 5. 5. Ready? 4. 3. 2. Going once. Going twice. Going 3 times. Fair warning.
Thank you very much for the nice comments.
Fair warning. And all right, looks like we're sold. We are sold to Ryan Blue Thunder for $500. Ryan Blue Thunder.
Nice.
Congrats, Elliot.
Thank you very much, guys. I really appreciate it. Wow. Look at that talent. Look at that. We got Bosch. We got Dan Lawless. You got Shanth. You got Shane. You got Uncle E. You got Gary Martin. Jeez Louise. And then you got Ryan, who I mean, he's up and coming. No, and then you got Cecil. Cecil's always hilarious. And then you got Art of Roy, if I'm not mistaken, with the voluptuous babes in the background. And so yeah, man, how the heck am I not going to be intimidated? That's tremendous cast of characters, tremendous talent. And yeah, so yeah, the piece went for 500, which was my record. Cannot believe it went for so much. This is. Hold on, let me stop sharing that. Well, let's watch the last. Let's watch the last segment, and then until Cecil pops in. Cecil's hilarious.
Thank you very much.
I'm just
Elliot,
curious.
put your info.
Yeah, Elliot, put that out there. I'm just curious. Did you ever take a head count on how many characters in there minus the mousers?
16.
16. Wow.
I don't know. It's a good number. I didn't. Yeah. I'm not quite sure, but up there, 16. Yeah. It started off just being just the 4 turtles and Shredder and then some foot soldiers, but then I had to throw in Bebop. Then when I threw in Bebop, I threw in Baxter, and then one thing led to the other, and it ended up being a big piece. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the incredible Cecil.
Well, you know, the Mick Jagger said never go on after James Brown. Luckily, I am James Brown, so here we go. I hate to upstage Elliot right now. He's basking in the glow. Give him a second.
Yeah.
Okay. I wanted to draw a fat character who wore red. I wanted to draw Cecil in that style. So I picked Pop Racer from Speed Racer.
Mm-hmm.
And I came up with this. This is a Pop Racer, Speed Racer Cecil. And if it hits the right.
I dig it. That's great work. Cecil's hilarious. Yeah, so I mean that was the piece. I'm going to show you guys the actual art, and yeah, just incredibly humble that people would care so much or care enough to spend that kind of money on my art. Jeez Louise, so it's incredibly humbling. I'm incredibly grateful, and what is that? Oh yeah, there it is. And yeah, this is the piece in question. Can I zoom in? Man, I hate this. This is you can't share the way you're supposed to share. Wait, remove that. Remove that. Remove. Goodbye. Goodbye. I want you back here. All right, so here's the piece in question. I think this is better. Yeah, this is better. This allows me to zoom in and whatnot. Yeah, thank you very much for the wonderful comments. Yeah, yeah. So this is the piece in question. The turtles. Awesome comments. No, yeah. There's the Shane noticed the mouse is back here eating the mouse. There was one that I had here going after Splinter for obvious reasons. They have April O'Neil here, punching, got the microphone in her hand. The image that I had on hand probably wasn't as clear as what we can see here. No, but yeah. So this is the piece. Both of the people that bid on the art that day are getting prints of this piece. So I have no idea what to do with the prints. I'm getting many questions about how to get a print of this. As Uncle E said on the art auction, I am not the owner of this IP. I drew fan art, so when it's fan art, it is my art, but I can't really make money off of it. It can't be a lucrative thing for me, so I can't really offer this up as like sell a print of it. Well, what I can do is like sell something else and then include this for free as a gift, something like that. That's the only thing that I can really play with. So for the foreseeable future, this year, next year, whenever, anybody who buys original art from me will get this for free in their shipment, in their package. So we'll get a print of this now. If you want a high res file, Jake mentioned though, if you want a high res file, yeah, man. If you want a high res file for yourself, yeah, I have no problem sharing that. Also, if you want that, let me know, and I'll be more than happy to give you a copy of that. So yeah, so that was the piece in question. That is the piece that got $500, which is great. That's amazing. That money is going to go to, I'm not going to lie, I'm going to spend some of that selfishly with me and my family. But there's another big part of it that's going to go for the comic, because as you know, I'm working on pages, and originally I hadn't planned on getting any of these pages colored, but now that I got this money, I'm going to get some more pages colored, and I'll be able to show that off later on. So yeah, I'm happy because now I know that the next few images that I draw for my comic are going to also be colored. So I'm very happy with that, very grateful. Oh, thank you. I think it's a fair price. I'm not. I've heard this also, though, that people say that I could have gotten more for it. I believe that could have been the case also. Like if it would have gotten to 6, 7, or 8, it would have been nice. It would have been great. But I'm very happy with the 5. I had thought that if there's any piece out there that could bring that kind of money with it, it'd be that one. So when I was given the link to go to the auction, I was like, it's all or nothing. We go big or go home. So I was like, I'm gonna go in there. I'm gonna put this piece up. I have another Daredevil piece that I was gonna think about auctioning off, but I was like, no, I'm just gonna throw this out there. Whatever it gets is what it gets, and so I'm really happy for it. I can't thank Uncle E enough. I mean, incredibly generous. I don't know why people get hate. I'm assuming that people don't receive. What can I say? I don't know, but his generosity in the same way, I guess we could say, and so that might turn people away. But if you got skill, if you're out there, if you know how to do your things, then talent is going to get noticed. Whether what doesn't matter who you are. No? So yes, I mean, I'm always thankful for Comicsgate, especially also Uncle E, John, Shane, everybody, Bosch, Dan Lawless, for the support. It means a lot. You have no idea what it means for me as an unknown artist to be able to get that kind of feedback, and then to get a sense that what you're doing is good. It's just invaluable in my opinion. So, and yeah, so that was that, and then I noticed that things were rather quiet from other art auctions, and so I was like, I didn't pay too much attention, but and then I saw Kings after that. So let's take a look at Kings. Say, damn, I deserve more. Man, I mean, like many people say, art is very subjective. Beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. I see something that's incredibly well done. Somebody can see a bunch of crap. Like, I wouldn't give you $5 for that piece. No, I mean, there's people out there that could comment that. I don't agree with it, but that exists. No, so I mean, people can do that. And so yeah, like whenever you do these art auctions, I never go in with that mentality that I did this amount of work, I should get this amount back. And I was like, I go in with a mentality like, I think this is pretty good. I think this could probably give me a few bucks. Let's see what happens. No, so some because you never know. Like you spend a lot of effort doing one piece, it gets a meh reaction, and then this other piece that you were just messing around with gets incredible reaction. So you never really know how to calculate which piece is going to give you a lot of positive feedback. There are some things that can help, like for example, if there's a popular character, or if you notice that, for example, your style meshes well with a certain character or a certain aspect, you can lean into that. For example, I know I have like a greedy type of inking style, and then I know that my inking style, I've heard this before, so I tend to agree that my inking style meshes well with the turtles, with that type of aesthetic. And so I leaned into it with this picture. I was like, I'm going to go all in and just make it greedy as fuck and just put all kinds of shit in it. It's like put swords and put all kinds of, I just went in it. And so it resulted, and it ended up being really good. And I'm really happy with the results. And so yeah, so you never know. You never know what happens. It's always a surprise. What is it? Chuck says that would make it. Yeah. Man, if I could get it bigger, that would be a great poster. And Chuck says, as you grow in name and reputation, remember to increase your prices accordingly. Yeah, I always have difficulty with that. I will do that. I will do that. I will do that. And no, I think things are going to get different. Are going to become different once I launch my campaign. I think once I launch my campaign, I think I'll be able to get more recognition for the work I'm doing, for at least for my comic. So yeah, thank you. Yeah, you have humility and gratitude, something many others seem to. Yeah, I have no idea how there's so much entitlement out there. There's so many people out there. Like, okay, let's look at CG. Let's take out the Kings. All right, let's take out all the Kings are like the guys that have worked pro. All right, everybody else doesn't. I don't care who you are. Everybody else, in my opinion, we're in the same playing field. Like, I mean, I am no better than the next person who's working independently, and they are no better than me, and I'm no better. No, we're all in the same boat. So I don't see why people think that I made 20,000 in my campaign, or 10,000 or 30,000 or whatever. I am automatically better than you. I fulfill my book. I did my campaign. I did it in 30 days. I'm in demand. I have no complaints, no refunds, and I did my comic, and I'm equally as good as Ethan Van Sciver. I have no idea how people can think like that, because people think like that, and then they automatically omit Ethan Van Sciver's 30 years of art experience and comic experience. I mean, I don't get it. I don't know how people can think like that. I don't think like that. I've never made a single freaking comic book. I'm working on my first one. And so, I mean, I take all the advice people give to me, from, it doesn't matter from who. Like, I mean, if you have something that you want to say, like, I think this would be great if you did this, I'm open to hear it. I want to hear it. Yeah, this is the book I want to, by the way, this is the book I want to, how did he do this? This is the book I want to crowdfund. Ominus, this is the cover. This was done by Matt Yackey. The colors were done by Matt Yackey. The artwork is all me. This is the story. I want to get this crowdfunded. This is page 1. This is my comic. If you haven't seen it for like the gajillionth time, I want to crowdfund this. But this is a preview of the actual graphic novel, and the actual graphic novel is also called, it's called Ominus. It's the actual graphic novel, but the story is much more. It's much bigger. It's a much grander scale, and this is just like a preview of just these two guys fighting. So I want to see how. I want to see the artistic. I want to see them fight. So it's just that. But the graphic novel is much more. There's there's a climax. There's a character development. There's world building. There's all kinds of things that need to take place to make a good story. So, let me get out of solo. So we have those things in the book. So I'm working on that right now. I'm currently done with page 5, and we're going to reveal some of that art today. But before I jump into that, let's check out what Uncle E had to say on Kings with Jon Malin and Shane. Let me see. Pow. Yeah, I got a lot of stuff to share. I got a lot of comments. This is going by pretty fast. All right. All right, so this is Kings. This is after the auction. Let's take a listen.
It is, and what it means to them, and what it means to everybody in the future if we can hang it together. It's almost like I think it's not my place anymore. I'm tired. And also, I think people are going to figure it out. I mean, what the hell are these guys going to do? Some of these individuals, what are they going to do? I mean, Ripa, I think, was their life raft. That ain't working out.
Who was on there that talked like Elliot Fernandez?
Elliot Rodriguez.
It was okay. All right, damn, man. I kept hearing. I was like, "Fuck."
I gotta change him. I see he has a future. Like, this is the thing. I could turn him into geek monger instead of jerk monger.
Yeah,
and he could be the new Elliot Fernandez, and we could rebuild like a new kind of Comicsgate Live that would be a troll.
Yeah, actually looked like a pretty good artist too.
He is good. Yeah, those guys. I called them. I was trying to figure out what to call them, but those 3 guys there, where you got Elliot Rodriguez, you got Roy Cover, who is fucking phenomenal.
Oh, Art of Roy.
Art of Roy is I mean, really, really, really good.
Yeah.
Very who's the third guy that I was talking about who was on the show
tonight?
Yeah, tonight.
I only noticed those 2. I don't know a third one.
Narwhal and Rini were terrible. Narwhal is pretty terrible. You got to pull it out of Narwhal.
Oh, Sean Salter wasn't on the show, but I was talking about Sean Salter. There he is, Salty.
Yeah.
Those 3 guys are like, because I was like, who else was on the show that I can't? Those guys are like, what do I call them? I don't know, but they're like the new wave or something like that.
Yeah. I was thinking about that subject. You were just talking about, backstabbing and how Comicsgate streams used to be, and I don't know, like, part of me doesn't want to do promo streams anymore, but part of me wants to also I not be jaded, and be like, yeah, people will come and people will go, and but the fucked up part with the people going is they always kind of want to drag some tissue with them. They want to take some meat with them. They go after mods, like PTP was with Jay Bama. Right, they go after people that and try.
Yeah, they jump into the backstabbing. I think we'll listen to that also, but just a few comments. I'm incredibly grateful, humbled. I have just incredibly happy with what they're saying about me. Yeah, I'm going to do my best to live up to that. I have no idea what else I can do, but just do my best with my art. I hope I don't disappoint. And in the case of backstabbing, no, that is not in my plans at all. I don't pretend to think that I'm going to agree with everything EVS does, and I'm not going to pretend to think that he's going to agree with everything that I do. There could be moments where there's differences of opinion, but I mean, that's not going to ever it's not going to ever force me to say that he's a horrible person. Forget Comicsgate. No, I've been in this thing. I've been in CG for the guys who know me. I've been here for a while. I didn't just show up last week. And I'm not saying that with that I demand respect. No, I don't have a book. I don't have an IP. I don't have I don't have a constant presence on YouTube where people can come and hang out on the show. Not yet. I'm working to build that, but that's not exactly where I'm at. No, so I'm not stupid. I'm not going to sit here and say that I'm the next Michael Bancroft or the next Joe Sontag. No, those guys are much more prominent in the scene. I'm not going to replace Katie Did or replace other people. No, I'm just going to try to do what I can with my channel. I'm completely open to having anyone on. Obviously, as you can see in the banner, I am pro EVS. So please, if you're coming on here and you're going to disparage against EVS and Shane, no, he farted on my stream, or John is making jokes about this, no, you can spare me that. That's not. I don't care to hear about that. I mean, many of the things that the Kings do is for the sake of entertainment. So, for example, Shane made a joke. As long as you're not working the shaft, I'm not going to take that and say, "Oh, Shane's saying that I'm gay." No, I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to take offense to that. Like, I know it's just for the sake of it's for shits and giggles, man. So just relax. Ease on up, ease up. Just have fun, enjoy it, laugh. If you can't laugh at yourself, well, no, what the heck can you do? So I mean, yeah. So I'm really happy, grateful for what the response that I'm getting. I also think this is in part due to the fallout that's happened with CG. Like ever since the Dungeoneers thing. Like there's been like a handful, like many creators that have been just wiped off, or they have wiped themselves off the CG sphere. And so this is leaving room for new people to come in and then and to get more recognition. So you have Sean Salter. He's an excellent artist. Art of Roy, another excellent artist. There's a lot of great artists out there that if you pay attention to, you can see them and they're CG. So if we have these people that are being subversive, forget them. Let's hang out with these people who are still with the CG banner. So yeah, I mean, yeah. So I'm going to do my best to stay the course. I am not. This is going to sound horrible, but I'll just say it. I'm here to make my comic, and I'm here to get my comic funded. So I mean, I'm not going to choose a friendship over getting my stuff done. Like, no, I want to get my book done. Nobody he offended me. Get not offended. Relax. So yeah, I mean, spare me that stuff, man. I don't know. But yes, and so yes, I'm really happy with what EVS is saying. Really happy with John and Shane. And I hope I don't let them down. At least what I have planned from my end is to crowdfund this book, and then crowdfund the rest of my graphic novel, which I'm assuming is going to be 3 graphic novels. This first one that I'm working on, I'm currently on page 5, and it's going to be a 62-page story plus extra content because I got a lot of art that you guys have not seen that I want to also put in the book. Then book 2 is going to be, I'm assuming, much bigger because there's more happening. And then book 3, which is where the story ends, the climax, and the final battle scene, I'm assuming is going to be another big book also. So I want to finish that. After I have that done, I have no idea what I'm going to do. If people like Ominus, if people like the story, and people want to learn more about him, then I can do spin-offs and then focus on other characters. I do have an idea in my mind of where to go after this story is done, but we'll see. I'm not going to lie, I am also very tempted by this idea of doing a TMT fanfic comic. I'm really tempted by doing that. Like what I saw with John Byrne, that he did X-Men comic, and then he sold the pages. I wouldn't mind doing that, and then just include the book with my Ominous comic. No, I don't know. I could do like a bundle like that. I won't charge for it. I'll do it like a 22-page floppy of the Turtles done by me. Like, I don't know. You guys can help me create the story. Like the Turtles versus Shredder, something like that, some shit like that. But I think I would love to draw the Turtles in sequential form. whether or not IDW picks, I have no interest in that. But I think just for my own personal safety sake, for my own personal sake, like to see a comic of the Turtles done by me, oh, I think I would dig that. Just being biased, I would dig the heck out of that. But yeah, let's see what you guys say. Yeah, Chuck. Yeah, thank you very much, Chuck. I appreciate that, man. And yeah, Chuck says you have humility and gratitude, something many others seem to lack. I try my best. I check my ego at the door. I have ego. Like when I draw, I intentionally want to draw the best that I can, so that when I show it, everybody's like, "Oh shit!" If I don't get a "oh shit" comment from someone, then that means my art sucks. In my opinion, in my head, like if I don't get like a "oh shit," then I missed the mark. So I have to go back to the drawing board, draw something that's more impactful than the last thing that I did. That's the mentality, at least when I draw. General says, glad to have you here. Thanks, man. I'm glad to be here. I've been in CG since 2020, since the COVID thing, and I've seen a bunch of different things. Like speaking of Dan Frager, I was like in CG when he did his video from a car saying that announcing himself joining Comicsgate. He had I don't know if anybody can find this, but there's a video of him in his car saying why he believes that Comicsgate is the way to go, and the political aspect of the comic book industry didn't sit right with him, and so he entered CG with a video in his car, and ironically enough, he kicks himself out of CG with a video of him in his car. So that's I don't know. That's poetic. That's Shakespearean. I have no idea how you would call that. So that's really interesting. So yeah, so I've been around. I've just been in the shadows, developing my art, hanging out with people, meeting people. Years ago, I had a show also where I had guests come on. So I'm looking to get back into that. I stopped doing that because I was working on this. So now that I got this finished, I found a good pace where I can draw and do the show. So I think I'm going to do okay. I'm going to do shows weekly, hopefully promote some books, hopefully get some guests lined up, and I'll talk about that in a moment. But yeah, so that's what I'm trying to do. I see that CG needs more platforms, and so I want to be a platform. I want to be a platform to get people on here, talk comics and stuff, talk about CG, everything obviously in favor of. I don't want to talk anything against CG. So yeah, so Chuck says, you are in the perfect spot. None of them are being nice anymore. You get unfiltered opinions. So you earned all of this praise. Yeah. Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, I feel that that's the case. And I feel that it's an unsolicited opinion. So, I mean, they're having a conversation with themselves. And so the comments that we hear are their sincere, honest thoughts. And I appreciate it. I hear you guys. I'm really grateful for the comments, and I will try my best not to disappoint. Yeah, I have no intentions of leaving CG. I have no intentions of becoming a full-time professional artist. Like I don't want to comic books is not my main source of income. It's something that I do in my free time. Right now, I'm hanging out in my free time. So, and it's been that way since I got into CG, like since 2020, 21, 22, 23, 24, and this year, like it's just been me hanging out in my free time. So I don't see that changing at all. I was worried for a second because when we went back into the real world, when the COVID pandemic stopped and we went back to work, I was worried that now that I'm going to go back into the real world, that I'm going to have to stop being so connected to the internet. But it hasn't been that bad for me. I've been able to go back to work. I'm back working again, and I'm still able to draw, post my art, still interact with CG, and so yeah, I'm going to continue doing that. I have no intentions of leaving. So obviously, I don't know what the future holds, but my intention right now is not to leave. No, I'm going to be here for the long run. I've been here 5 years already, so here's 5 more. Chuck says, rolling with the jokes is the best way. Yeah. You take a joke, you also give a joke, and everybody's having a good time. So yeah. Nice. Thank you, General. That's just smart business. Yeah, thank you. I tried my best to to be as smart about stuff as I can, because I mean it is a business. This is all a business. I'm here to entertain you. I'm giving you my thoughts. There's some people that are listening. Not everyone is interested in what I got to say, so I understand. I'm not gonna get mad if you don't listen to the show. but yeah, I mean, I'm just here to entertain. So if you guys enjoy it, tune in next week. Also, I'm gonna continue talking about more relevant events in CG. Brian Bros says, bring back reanimated Shredder Worms as his body. That must be afterwards. I don't remember that. Must be some of the new stuff. I don't know. I'll take a look at it. That might be a good story. Like if anybody out there, if you guys are thinking of a good story, if it looks visually cool, I'm down. But if it looks weird, no. And then it says, come on. That was totally a pepper grinder she was chugging on. I know, right? I mean, how could you not see that? Why does everybody rush to the dick jokes? but yeah, so let's finish listening to this.
Try to poison people against you, and it's like I don't know. I was thinking about it, like literally had this conversation with Yanzi like probably this last weekend. I'm like, I don't even know what you do with it. Like, I mean, I can see people not wanting to throw the link out to everybody like we used to, or like, then what do? Just say, okay, only these people come on stream.
Yes. Listen, you have a weekly show room, right? And it's like, yeah, I put the link in that. You know what I mean? Like, anybody in that room is welcome on my show because they're all good. They're all like, good people who can. If I just go, you know what? See how John's being quiet right now on his own show? He's distracted by something else. And just hear what I'm doing? I'm carrying the show for him so he can take a break. This is common sense. Yeah, this is it's something that we've learned to do for each other, with each other over the course of 8 years. You try teaching that to someone else. Like they don't know how to do. They don't have anything to say for the first point, and they're just afraid.
All right, Dan Wallace and Shanthan Jetty, you guys have the link if you guys want to pop.
Yeah, and they continue talking about other stuff now, but other interesting stuff. But yeah, so I mean, I completely agree. This is like talk radio, and so you have to find a way to always have something saying in the background so people can hear, tune in. So it's difficult. It's not easy at all to have like a continuous stream of ideas and just explain it in a very eloquent way, in a very articulate way. So I have. If my appearance on the auction sucked, I'm very sorry. I'm going to try my best to improve. But please do not expect me to be Cecil, like or to be what is this? Yeah, I mean Cecil's just hilarious. I think it's just this natural. He's just naturally like that. So I think is the way he does his thing. It's just that's just how it is. No, so I mean, I will try my best to improve because you got to also look at it. Like I'm not going to lie to myself and say I'm the best YouTuber since I don't know who, but I mean I'm going to try my best because it is difficult. I don't do it very often, but I will try to improve. So bear with me, guys. Bear with me, and hopefully Chuck gets it. I love Chuck. Thank you very much, Chuck. Yeah, Chuck gets it. So that's what I wanted to share about the Comics Gate art auction. My opinion. The she is his son. I missed that. That's one. You can explain that, Chuck. The she is his son. But yeah. So now the next thing that I want to do is I want to show you some art. I had planned to show you page 5. But I don't have page 5 ready just yet. I finished the inks. I have the physical page, but what I wanted to show you are the final inks because now I have scanned all 5 pages of my book. Let me get these guys. Hold on, I'm pulling up my art. Just a second. All right, so my plan for this stream was to show you guys page 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 of my Ominous comic, the graphic novel, not the preview, but the graphic novel, the big book. And I just couldn't do it in time, and I didn't want to rush either. I'm not trying to rush this. If it's not ready, it's not ready. It'll be ready when it'll be ready. So what you're seeing right now is an exclusive, an early look at the pages of Ominous number 1, Ominous book 1. I think I may call it that. I'm not sure, but yeah. So this is the first page. The comic starts off with a splash page, and we see this character. So you can zoom in on the inks. The inks are what I want it to be. I think I'm fairly happy. There's a lot of like scratchy stuff on it because he's running, and so like I want to give this impression of like he's moving. So I'm not too like it doesn't have to be like, for example, on the right on this building is like a solid black line. Here's like a little bit scratchy because of the motion. So I did that. That has a purpose. We have the grass here in the foreground. The grass. This page is now going to get colored. Now that I got that auction money, this is going to get colored, and we'll see this colored. I don't know when, in a few months. I don't know. I mean, I can send it off now, but I think I might make a mistake if I start sharing pages for this while at the same time trying to show you pages for the preview book. So I think I'm going to ease back on this. I'm going to continue working on it, obviously, but I think I'm going to ease back on revealing too much of this, so as not to confuse people. So this is page 1 of Ominous book 1, the graphic novel. I had a nasty tangent right here because this thing was coming down and to make direct contact with this. Like the contact was like ET phone home, like it was like that. I was like, fuck. I was like, I got to do something about that. So I erased all that. That's the beauty of digital art. You can do all that stuff, and then I just redid it smaller. It looks better now. It's not as apparent. So that's page 1, and here is page 2. Page 2. So here's the first panel on page 2. Nice. So you see the two guys still running. We can assume that they're running from here to the left, this path, and then going down here as they enter the military base. We have 2 characters here. I changed this guy's face. I wasn't happy with his face, how he looked like. So I changed that, tightened up the inks, made everything nice. I did a heavy black contour on this to make it closer to the camera. Then we have panel 3, and then we have a different camera angle here as they're going to the meeting. I made corrections on the face because I want it to be the same character. So this is the guy running in the first panel. So I had difficulty with the hair on the first panel, but this is as good as I can get it, I think. And so here's the meeting. This is not going to be white. This is not going to be white in the book. Do not be afraid. This is going to be a screen that shows the map of the kingdom in which they are in. So I don't have that map just yet. I have like a sketch, but I'm going to fine tune it, make it right, because I want to make sure the story is correct. So once I have that, I will put that in here. And then you'll see that. And you'll see that also in the other screens in this scene. So on the next page, this is page 3. Up top here, you'll be able to see like a clip of that map also. Is the plan. That's the plan. So hopefully I'll execute that just right. And so here's page 3. I did a lot of reworking on this page because I wanted to make sure that I had the faces consistent with this villain, the heroes, and because these guys, they play out the rest of this scene. And so I wanted just to make sure that the consistency was there with the faces. And so, yeah, man. I need to get that haircut, man. General says, I like how the argument went from we make dick jokes with our kids all the time to They didn't even know what I was saying. It was a pepper shaker. Yeah, man. I mean, that's bad. And my advice: never defend anyone to the point that you make yourself look ridiculous. Don't be a Sturgis, because that guy defends everything. I mean, you could say, oh, "Look, Eric July stole that. He didn't steal it. It was his from the very beginning." Like, I mean, look, this drink is teal and orange. That's not teal. That's just not red. No, like you can just you can say anything and people can just twist it. And we have eyes and ears. We can see and hear everything. We know exactly what's going on. That motion that you saw that kid doing in the car cannot be interpreted as nothing related to dicks. Like, I mean, it's a dick. Come on. I mean, what the heck? No, like, I mean, and if you're trying to say that, no, that's not what that happened. That kid didn't know what was going on. Man, that just looks very weak. In my opinion, if you come across something like that, like, man, I just can't defend this. I think it'd be much better for you and much better for the person you're trying to defend. To just keep quiet. Just shut up. Like, there's no need for white knighting anybody. No, you don't defend anybody. You're just gonna make yourself look foolish. No, in my opinion. So yeah, those comments. I see a lot of things, and people be saying a lot of things. And I'm like, man, that's not. You shouldn't go into that like that, man. No, just keep your mouth shut. Just keep your mouth shut, and then everything will be just all right. No, but as soon as you speak out, you make yourself a target. No, so I'm speaking out right now. I'm probably going to make myself a target. Somebody might say something. I don't know. But yeah, you guys can miss me with all that. You're politically correct. You're politically not correct. This was like that. It was not. Yeah, I don't care. I really don't care. I know what I saw, and yeah, I mean, actions speak much louder than words. So I see things happening, and so man, so that's how it's going to be. So that's what you're doing. Oh man, all right, I got you. No worries. But yeah. And then the general says, like the movement of it. Yeah, thank you. I'm trying my best, General. Can't wait to see it. Yeah. Hopefully, we'll have the book sooner than later. Chuck says, the grinder was done by his son, not his daughter. Little man needs a haircut. Yeah, okay, I got it. Yeah. The argument of the she is his son. The she is his son. Is that a guy? Was that a boy? Oh man. I saw a comment by EVS today saying that Dan has always been in the mainstream. He was never out of the mainstream. So, I mean, you're not going to deny that there could be an impact of those kinds of things that he sees in the mainstream on himself. If you're constantly exposed by Disney executives, by these big movie executives, then I'm assuming that that's going to have some kind of impact on how you think, on how you feel about certain things. EVS put out a post saying that Dan was directing like a leftist woke Disney, or was it, or Little Mermaid or something like that? I don't know. But I mean, he's in the mainstream. So what? I mean, I don't know how I didn't see it. He's in the mainstream. I mean, I don't know how I could have thought that he was fighting for or fighting against leftist ideology. I have no idea. But anyways, but yeah. Jake, yeah, thank you very much, Jake, for stopping by, man. I really appreciate it. It says, I like how you're one of the few that still uses speed lines for emphasis. So many miss that detail. Yeah, and I'm a firm believer in that. Speed lines for motions. I did it in this book. I'll show you. It's probably gonna get clipped, but check this out. I have not shown this off to anybody. You guys get all the best treatment. Well, take a seat. Pick up some of that champagne. Take a nice sip. Look at that. He's charging and he completely misses. Right, where's my finger? Right here. So for that, speed lines. No, and then he could put there's a lot of there's a lot of that going on. So yeah, I'm all about speed lines. Yeah. I don't know if that's maybe my influence from manga, but I don't know, or from Japanese stuff. But that's there. No? So yeah, I do that in my art. And yeah, so that's expect more of that in my book, because I do that in my book. Yes, I do that in my book. All right, so yeah, so let's take a look. This is page 3. We have the general talking. This was really interesting to do, because I made sure that people were doing different things. Like here we got these guys talking. Hey, did you see that Dan Fraga video? Oh yeah, man, that was twisted. You got this guy. What's wrong, man? Oh, I just saw the Dan Fraga video. Oh no. Those guys talking. This guy's checking out his time. Man, when is the next Ominus show live stream going to start? No, so you got a lot of little things happening. And then this guy here asks a question. And so he starts answering. So I want to make sure you guys, I did this view here so you guys can see who is in the audience, what some of the reactions are. Like you have like a I don't care reaction here, kind of. You have someone who's interested in what he's saying. And then you got this guy's like, this mother, and so yeah, he's diverting the question over to his general, and then we see this instant action here, and then you see this he's going for his gun, and then the next page, and I don't know, I don't have the next page. I wanted to show that to you guys, but I don't have it ready yet. So announcement next week, in next week's show, catch page 5 fully inked. No, page 4 and 5 fully inked. 4 and 5 fully inked. And I have some extra artwork. I'm gonna have some extra artwork. So I hope you guys check that out. I hope you guys tune in next week. No, well, I'll show you the rest of this this last part. No, there's still 2 more pages to draw for this scene, which I'll start soon. But yeah. Chuck says, Sally Fraga spiraling, trying to stop the bleeding of fan reputation, making up poor excuses. Yeah. I mean, once you've like once you put your foot in your mouth, getting it out, and then the consequences of that stuff is really difficult to ignore. I mean, I hope this Dan Fraga thing, and I hope this other Dungeoneers thing, Backlash, Fallout. I hope people understand that as indie comic artists, nobody knows who you are. Nobody knows who you are. The only reason I think anybody in this chat knows who I am is because of CG. So and it doesn't mean that, for example, you guys are my fans. I don't believe you guys are my fans. I think maybe some of you guys might like my work a lot. But for me to say my fans are in the chat, no. I mean, I know you guys are coming here to hang out, listen, take a look at some art. Well, the only thing I got to offer is art. No, that's the only thing I got to offer. But for example, I didn't sell my drawing for $500 to my fan. No, I sold it to Ethan's fan. No, Ethan's fan base. I hope they embrace me. I hope they welcome me in, but they have seen what I got to offer, and then they like it, and so they bid on it. They know. So I'm not going to walk around there saying that I'm a better artist than you because my art sold for. No, it could happen to anybody. So it definitely, for example, Art of Roy is an amazing artist. He does amazing work. I hope he puts out a book. That would be just amazing for him. But I mean, yeah, it can happen to anybody. So it's not like for me to say, no, this is me. I worked 5 years in Comics Gate. I deserve. No, I don't deserve shit. I'm happy to get what I get from what I'm from the work that I do. So yeah, no. So I'm really happy. And I don't think that I'm gonna ever amass a fan base that is going to destroy. No, I'm happy for everybody. My main goal is to get my comic funded, to get my book made, and I want to hold my book in my hand. I want you guys to hold my book in your hand. No, I want this. This is just a prototype. This is not the real thing, but I want a real comic, for you guys to enjoy. Never compromise. Yeah, never go full Sturgis. Sturgis should have followed that advice because he's going really full Sturgis, like even going as far as defending pedophiles. Oh man, this was crazy stuff, man. Yeah, man, nice dodge. Yeah, he's dodging that stuff, man. So yeah, so this is panel 4. So that's the page, and this is what I got: page 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3. I just got 60 more pages to go. I'll get there eventually, you guys. Yeah, I'll get there eventually. And yeah, so just some updates. I am not working on any pages right now. I should be on page 6 and 7, but I'm not doing that right now. Right now, I'm going to finish inking 4 and 5. Doing these digital inks. I'm going to finish inking 4 and 5. I will reveal that to you guys next week. Also, the next thing on my list that I have to check off is to create my sign-up list for my campaign. So I'm going to, hopefully next week, I'll also be able to share with you guys my sign-up link, hopefully. I don't know how long that'll take, but hopefully I'll be able to have that ready for you guys so you guys can sign up and then get ready for the campaign. My tentative date for the campaign is going to be in late July or maybe the first week in August. That's what I'm aiming for. And so hopefully I have enough time to get some kind of signups. I'm going to have a crazy deal of a 2-for-1, a 2-for-1 deal. So for day one, for backers on day one, you get a 2-for-1 deal, which means that you'll get 2 books for the price of 1. Now, why 2 books? Because when I back a book, I normally have I get my copy and I read it. And I read it. If the art is great, I look back. I was like, man, this is amazing. Man, that's dope. Oh, look at that. Oh, look what he did in that page. Oh, this is awesome. And so I touch it. I mess with it. I look at everything inside, and so it gets worn, damaged, or whatever. But there's people that like to collect, and so there's people that like to have their comics in pristine conditions. And so I would like to offer like a 2-for-1. So you get your copy. So the idea is that you'll be able to have 1 copy for you to read and then 1 copy for you to collect in the case you want to collect. So I'm going to offer that 2-for-1. Be there at the end of July, August, around that date, and I will launch this campaign for this book. And Immortal Rising, what's going on, man? I need to have you on the show. You need to come on so I can talk to you about your book. And general salutations. Yeah, thank you very much, Ed. I appreciate it. I hope I can get you to come back. But yeah, so yeah, 2-for-1, because I need to let you know because the backer is wary, the backer is tired. Like, I'm getting tired of this shit. I'm not trying to offer perks. I'm not going to load you with stickers, bookmarks, all this other stuff. No, I'm going to give you a book, and I'm going to give you extra stuff in the book. So you can hold the book, see the book, read the book. People want the book. And so I want to do that stuff. So I want to do right by you guys. And so yeah, 2-for-1. This is what I'm announcing. But Elliot, how are you going to pay this off? Did you just not see my last art auction? I just sold a piece for $500. I think I can do that again. No, I don't think I can do that again. But I think I can sell my art to maybe cover any extra expenses that I may have. So yeah, I think I'll be okay. I think I'll be able to make good on that 2-for-1 thing. Now, this is only going to be for day 1 backers also. So I think I'll be able to do it, because what comes to my mind is your boy Zach. He did the Jawbreakers campaign, and he offered for 1 day or 1 week, I think it was. He offered the book for $1, and so he got so many people backing. I think that something along the lines of that is what I'm trying to do. Because yeah, I want people to get the book and enjoy it. And I want something to entice them. So I think a 2-for-1 deal I think would be great. So yeah, I'm going to hopefully have my sign up page next week. hopefully, I need to work on that, see how that works. I want to get the right images and do all that stuff right. I got to ask people around, what advice they can give me. And yeah, man. And Chuck says this is becoming one of my. Oh, thank you, Mom, man. You have no idea how much that means, because the competition is tough. You got Katie Did, you got JJ, Comics Gate Commandos, you got CG Church, you got Dark Gift doing his thing. I would like to one day, if I can find the time, if I can find like a free day, I would like to challenge someone to a cockfight. I would like to do that. I'm a very competitive artist. I would like to go in and just, I don't know who. I don't know. I know I can't call out like Shane or EVS because they're too big of a name. I don't think they'll like the last challenge was for Aaron Lopresti, and he didn't accept it, which makes perfect sense. No, but I mean, I don't want to offer a challenge and then it not get contested. I would like to draw on stuff. No, yeah, Immortal Rising. He's got indie shop on Sundays. Please be sure to follow him. Yeah, I'm gonna turn off in just a second. I want to take the channel down. I'm sorry, to finish the video in just a moment. So I just want to make sure I checked off everything. Man, there's so many things that I wanted to show off. Just give me a second. Let me pull up some campaigns because I do want to promote some CG campaigns. Just give me a second. Just give me a second, for the love of God. Give me a second. All right, I'm gonna pull up Immortal Rising. I'm gonna put up Immortal. Wait, where's this at? Right. Hold up. Yeah, I want to have you on the channel if it's possible. Immortal, if we can work that out someday. If we can work that out someday, I would like to get you on the channel. Let's see. Dennis says, "Who would I challenge?" Whoever. I'll take anybody on. Yeah. So Immortal Rising. He's a Burnt Offerings. This is his campaign on FundMyComic. Is this storefront? Yeah, storefront. No end date. Yeah. I think I might do something like that also. Yeah, but check this out. I'll have the link to this campaign in the description below. Look at all these wonderful artists. Yeah, Jimmy Ray. Jimmy Ray is not here anymore. I hope he's okay. I think he's going through some difficult times. But yeah, I was just thinking of Jon Malin the other day. I was like, was saying that Jimmy Ray is dead. Rip Jimmy. Oh man, that's funny. But yeah, check this out. Jose Garcia is the artist, interior artist. Yeah, great stuff, man. He does good work. So check that out. This is on FundMyComic. I'll put the link for this in the description below. If any of the mods out there have the link, put the link out there. But yeah, Immortal Rising is here. Check out his book. Yeah, man. Yeah, I will forever hold Immortal Rising in high esteem because of his reaction to Eric July. I was like, how in the heck is this guy going to be so freaking disrespectful? He did exactly what I thought it should have done. Good stuff, man. Threw his money back in his face. The fuck out of here. I like that. So yeah, so we got that. So we're gonna put that in the link. Also, I want to show off. Immortal Rise has also got a YouTube channel. So check that out also. Let me see. Here we are. Immortal Rising comic book. He's got 421 subscribers. Let's get some more for him. So he got a Sunday show. Yes, check this out. Check it out. I'll put the link for this in the description also. Immortal Rising. He's on YouTube. You got him on X, and he's also got his comic on FundMyComic. Check it out. I highly recommend it. And yeah, man. Yeah, no problem at all, man. No problem at all. All right, Immortal Rice for this Sunday. He says this Sunday Jose Garcia will be on. We'll be talking about indie animation. Nice. Yeah, Jose Garcia's worked for Disney. He's worked in Pixar. I think he's done professional work. So yeah, that guy's a really good artist. Really good stuff. And I've heard he's fast, and I think he is fast because he's puts out so many books. And good stuff, man. I would challenge anyone who would like to go toe to toe. I would, yeah, anyone. I don't know who you guys recommend. I'm not going to challenge now. No, I want to get a few pages done. Get into it, but and then bam, I'll announce it. Actually, everything depends on when I have time because I think Dark Gift does his shows in the evening, and it's for 2 hours. So I have to make sure that I have a free day where I can have that time ready for myself, and then I'll be ready to do that. But I would love to compete. Rest in peace, Jimmy. Rest in peace, Jimmy Reyes. Rest in peace, Jimmy. That's for you, Jimmy. You'll pour out a little bit of my drink for Jimmy. Pour out some for my boy Jimmy. Yeah, hell. Oh, what's going on, Michael? What's going on? Good to see you, man. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, just promoting some books. Just hanging out. And so we saw Immortal Rising. Now let's take a look at another comic that I want to promote. This is a friend of mine. Hope you guys don't mind. Bam. Kaplow. Yeah, Michael's a great artist also. Michael is a great artist. He's in the chat. Type 1 from my boy Sean Ahrendt. The Sean Ahrendt. I've had him on the show before. I had him on the channel before. He's a great guy. He's from Jersey, as it turns out. I lived in Jersey also for a few years. And so, yeah, he's a great creator. He's got Type 1. No, he's got AGs right now for 129 backers. Amazing cover by Phil McNulty, if I'm not mistaken. So here's the Sean Ahrendt cover. You get the Phil McNulty cover, the Chris Graves cover, and then the Joe Sontek cover, which is that identical photo. It should be. It's not. He's since dropped that art. Wait, here it is right here. Yeah, it looks phenomenal. Amazing stuff, man. This screams Image Extreme. This is amazing. This is amazing work. Amazing cover. See that? You see the color scheme there with the green and the blue? Man, it's just beautiful cover. Excellent work, Joe. Yeah, excellent work. Yeah, that looks great. That looks great. Type 1. Yeah, so that has a slogan goes, "Don't be a bum, bag Type 1." And yeah, so you get any of these perks, you get the 4-pack, get all that stuff. There's some great art here. And good stuff. Interior pages by Sean Ahrendt. Yeah, man. I want to do some panels like this with this sketchy speed lines. A little great stuff, man. Yeah, great work, man. I dig it. Yeah, man. Yeah, good stuff, man. So I'll put that in the link also in the channel below. All right. Chuck says Jimmy's cheese slipped off his cracker. I hope he's doing better. He seems like a nice guy. Yeah, no problem at all. Yeah, Michael, you from Jersey also? Oh shit. I lived 4 years in Patterson, New Jersey. Yeah, Patterson, man, that's good stuff. I lived in Patterson right when I'm all. If anyone's curious, I listen to hip hop. I'm a big hip hop head, and back then in Jersey, in '94, '92 was Notorious B.I.G. and Nas were the thing back then. Yeah, oh man, good stuff. Good times. Like I love that aesthetic of New York in the '80s. Man, beautiful aesthetic. Jersey represent. Yeah, always, man. And Chuck says, "How about challenge the mighty Dillard draws?" Yeah, man, I'll challenge whoever. If Dillard would accept my challenge, yeah, that would be fun. That would be a fun a contest. I don't know who's gonna win. the winning part is really not dependent on the art itself. It's dependent on people in the chat, fans in favor of Dillard, fans, people in favor of me. It can go either way, though. But yeah, I would definitely do that. If I could find the time, I would definitely do that. Hope he sends back books to all of his back. Yeah, man, that Jimmy situation is really messed up, man. Just may let him win. He had a rough go of it. Yeah, the book is still not out. No, the Mighty Golden Shower Ranger is still not out. No, forget Yellow Flash, man. That guy sucks. I didn't do anything to him, and he blocked me. And then he canceled the whole CG community tab out of nowhere. A-hole. Yeah, dope bar right there. Yeah, fair point. Yeah, I'm down to challenge whoever. Yeah, so I want to show off Type 1. Also wanted to let you guys know that Inglorious Rex is closing on April the 9th. So you guys, let's see if I can find his campaign. Like, Elliot, why don't you have any of this ready? Last time I had this ready and my computer broke. Like, all my screens just froze up. The whole thing just kicked me out of the stream and everything. I had like 10 pages pulled up and they just went to shite. All right, so here we go. Inglorious Rex is closing out soon. I'm going to put in my order now that I got my money. I'm going to put in my order also. I want to get this collected edition because I haven't gotten Inglorious Rex, but I'm looking at this collected edition with Volume 3 also, $55. That sounds like a great deal. And yeah, good stuff, man. Hey, get this. His art is amazing. I can't say greater things about his work. I'm going to snipe a lot of his a lot of things that he does. The panels are really interesting. Like, look at this page here. Looks great. 1, 2, 3, 4 panels, and then plus that. The art, yeah, look, great art, man. Yeah, and I'm really, 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 really digging Jason Wright's colors, man. Like, I'm really, he's like one of my favorite colorists right now. It used to be Mackie. He's a really good artist also. A really good colorist also. That's why I got him on my book, but I saw Jason Wright's work on this, and it was also on Wraith of God. Man, awesome work. So yeah, that guy's killing it. He's killing it. So you guys should get this book just for his colors alone. No, look at that stuff, man. Intense. And speaking of Wraith of God, I think I should shout that out too. Let me pull that up real quick, and then and I think that'll be about it. Unless there's something you guys want me to take a look at before I disconnect. Hold on. Here we have Wraith of God. Yeah, I love this series. I got book 1, book 2. I didn't regret getting it. It's a really good book. Yeah, and yeah, it's just going to get better. I'm not going to lie. I like Gabe El Taib's colors in the first book. I think it was good. I think he did good work. I think it meshed well with Wraith of God, with the art style. I also want to say that his coloring sucked in ISOM. I didn't back the book, but I saw like the digital bootleg copy on the internet. Oh man, I don't know what the heck happened to him in that book. But yeah, so there's different colors. I think Jason Wright is going to color the interiors on this. Oh man, if it is, excellent work, man. This cover is freaking amazing. Oh, good stuff, man. I love how he draws his own sound effects. I think I'm going to do that also. I want to try to do that myself also. It's great stuff. And look at that. Oh, is that Jason? Oh, yes. Oh, man, I'm going to geek out. Oh, yeah. Heck yeah. Jason Wright on the colors with Aaron. Oh, man. Please do not stop doing this. Please be a permanent thing. Oh, look at that. I can't take the art. I can't take it. Look at that. Oh, man. Oh man, that's an amazing page right there. Look at that. Look at that. Man. Yeah, man, that's what it is right there. Look at that. That's some great art right there. 1, 2, 3 panels. Consider that a fourth. 5, 6, 7 panels. Yeah. And this page just looks unique. You know, this is like a Talking Heads type of thing, but he's got one angle, another angle, side angles, talking to each other back and forth, different angles. Different angles is the key. You should always, if you're drawing a page, you should always aim for that, not to draw different angles in each scene. Something that I messed up with in my second one, but oh well. I'll keep that in mind for the next pages. Look at that. Oh man, Jason, right on it. Oh, I'm freaking out. I'm geeking out. And blow all the money in CG books. Yeah, I was thinking about that, but I was like, no, I gotta do something for the family. I gotta do something for the kids. I gotta do something for the wife. Otherwise, she's not gonna let me come back next week. Well, but yeah, so that's been it. I've been going on for too long. Now, just a few announcements. I'm gonna have guests on the show. If you would like to be a guest, please contact me in my DMs. I'm also on Twitter, X. So contact me there, and we'll hash it out. Next week, I'm gonna have. I want to apologize also because I'm completely in favor of the Kickstarter boycott, but I'm going to have a guest here next week that's going to promote a Kickstarter campaign. So I'll leave that up to your discretion. Because I'm not a big fan of Kickstarter at all. But this guy is a good friend of mine. So I'm going to have a guest on Monday. His name is Michael Odin. He's the creator of Embrace. If you know him from the Embrace, I did artwork for him. No, I didn't do artwork for him. I'm not lying. I did artwork for Aquila. But yeah, the Embrace creator is going to be here. We're going to talk about stuff, his book. He was one of the very first detractors of Eric July. I had him on the show. If you check it in the backlog, he came on the show and he explained in detail why Isom was a horrible character, why his arc sucked. And hopefully I can talk a little bit about that also. But I'll have him on Monday. Next week, Thursday, at the same time, I'm also going to have a guest. I'm going to have Assimilated Knowledge come on, and we're going to talk about his YouTubing and what his plans are for his time here in CG. And then I'm also going to have a guest after that, and then the week after that, at the end of April, I have a big guest. I got a big guest. And I'm just completely blown away by this guest. And I'll just give you information about that as we get closer to that. But yeah, so starting next week, I'm going to have guests. Hopefully, I'll be able to do some alone. I think I might do it in the way where I can have like a stream with the guest and then another stream with just myself. Because I really like doing this myself stuff also. So I mean, I like both things. And I love interacting with the chat. Thank you very much, guys, for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Next week, Thursday, I'll be here again. I'll have a guest, and I'll also reveal page 4 and 5 of my comic. And then, yeah, I'll just keep you posted. I'll keep you guys posted. Please hit the like button. Please like it. If you don't like it, then other people can't see. So please let everybody see. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Please keep an eye out on the post. I will be informing you guys when the next stream is. I'm telling you now that the next one is on Monday. At the same time, 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So tune in, and yeah. So this has been the Ominus Show. My name is Elliot Rodriguez. I am a Comicsgate artist, and it's been a pleasure hanging out with you guys. And I will see you next week on the next show. And remember, everything that's shown in this stream is going to be linked in the description after the show is done. So just give me a second. Yes. All right. So I'll leave you guys with my trailer for Ominus. I will hopefully launch that this year. If everything goes according to plan. Hopefully it goes according to plan. And that's it. You guys have a great one. Be safe. Take care. Goodbye.